Okay, this is the M1 paper from January 2023. It's question number 7. As you can see, this is a dynamics question, sort of connected particles or particles in a lift. These aren't particularly straightforward, these questions, so let's just take our time and look at it. It says we've got this lift operating. Read through it. I'll pause the video, have a look at all the information given. Okay, coming back to me then, we've got Q and P both inside the lift, but this lift has a tension of 42 mg/5. It's going to be moving upwards with an acceleration of 2g/5, and it asks us to work out the combined masses of the two boxes P and Q. So let's get straight into that. What I'm going to do is to part A, draw out my diagram then. So I've got my lift here. Inside my lift, I've got this box and then another box on top of it. I've got a tension in the cable, and I know what that tension is. So because I know that, normally I put T here, but I'll put that as 42 mg/5. I know this whole thing is accelerating up with 2g/5. We know, you'll have read it through, we know that the weight of the lift is mg, and then we've got the weight of box Q. Well, I'm going to call that mqg, and obviously I've also got the weight of P here, which I'm going to call mpg. So those are all my forces in effect for the lift. So if I just resolve vertically then, F equals ma, resolve vertically, F equals ma. We know that the 42 mg/5 is going to be bigger than those three forces simply because my object is moving up with an acceleration of 2g/5. So F equals ma is going to give me 42 mg/5 minus our mg/5. That's right, minus our mg, minus our mpg, minus our mqg. That's all equal to mass times acceleration, and the mass is m plus mp plus mq. That multiplied by 2g/5. And what we're trying to do with this is just tidy all this up and get the sum of mp plus mq. So first of all, let's get rid of g from everything in there. So that's going to give me, 42 m/5 minus m minus mp minus mq is going to be equal to, and then on the other side we've just got 2/5 m plus mp plus mq. So almost treats mp plus q almost on its own as a variable here. So I'm going to get those all onto one side. So I'm going to get 42 m/5 minus m minus 2/5 m is going to be equal to, on the other side, mp plus mq plus 2/5 of mp plus mq. So we're nearly where we want now. On this side we've got 7m, that all tidies up to, and on this side I've got 7/5 of mp plus mq. So mp plus mq, which is what I was looking for, is just equal to, tidy that all up, it works out to be equal to 5m. So first part done. Then it says, during the motion of the lift, the force exerted on box P by box Q is 14 mg/5, and then says, right, once we've got that, can we work out the mass of box P? just box P in terms of M. So what we're going to do is we're just going to consider what's happening to P here. We're going to draw out a separate diagram now, and we're going to say for part B, consider P only. So what's happening to P is that P is going to be sat on Q, just make that a bit bigger now, sat on Q here, but for P, the reaction force that's going up there then is 14 mg over 5. They told me that in the question. I know the weight of that is going to be my mpg again, and I know that the acceleration is constant throughout, so 2g over 5 is the acceleration of P itself. This is P that we're interested in. So now I can just do F equals ma again, just for particle P. So if I resolve vertically, F equals ma, I know that it's going upwards, which means the 14 mg over 5 is bigger than the mpg going downwards. So I get 14 mg over 5 minus m PG is equal to MP 2G over 5. So if we tidy that up and rearrange it, I'm going to get 14 mg over 5 is equal to 2 mpg over 5 plus plus mp G, again the G's can cancel, rearrange it, MP, that'll be 7 mg over 5, so but let's just do it because I haven't got any space here, you can work that out for yourself. MP will just work out to be equal to 2m. Might have taken slightly longer than that, but I've run out of space on the question there. So yeah, we don't like these lift questions, but actually that wasn't too bad. The standard thing, treat it as a system as a whole, and then treat it just as a particular object, whether it's whether it's P or Q. When we're going through here, what I could have put in here was consider whole system. Make the examiner think that I know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, so one of those, just go and find more lift questions if you find those difficult to do, but hopefully that one makes sense.